Check it out, guys. So it's currently about 2:50 on the East Coast, so we're almost into power hour, and oh boy, have the markets been slipping in the past hour or two. We have a lot to cover in this video, guys. The indexes were in the green earlier, but now we're all of the indexes are in the red. The Russell's down 0.3, Nasdaq's down 0.4, Dow's leading the losses down 0.75%, as the S&P's down about 0.5%, and we have the VIX up almost 9%. So we have a lot to cover, from the indexes to a bunch of stocks that I'm looking at. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe. You might as well get your 7 fractional shares for Moo of the Mag 7 stocks as well. Those are linked down below, or you guys can go to stocksurfest.com/Moo or check out the QR code right here. Once you guys fund your account with at least $100, you get, again, 7 fractional shares of the Mag 7 stock. So use that link. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So you guys can see clearly SPY's been slipping like no other in the past hour or two, from around $524, which we hit that at about 12:15, 12:30 p.m. on the East Coast, and now we're at 516. So in other words, we're down about, 1.4% from that point. So we are seeing a pretty big sell-off there, and we can see we failed to break out of the highs from the first of this month. So I think that was Monday. Yeah, we hit 525, and now it's looking like we have a head and shoulders on SPY here on the 30-minute chart, and you guys can see it even better here on the 20-day chart. So we were looking like we were about to break out. We were above the moving averages on the 1-hour chart, but we just failed to take out the highs from the end of last month. And of course, the first of this month, that was the first of this month, which was on Monday, I believe. Yeah, that was on Monday. So SPY is looking like we have a head and shoulders in the very short term here. And triple Q, if I pull that up, let me see this. We're looking a bit toppy, no doubt about it. I'm not really seeing a head and shoulders, but we're looking a bit toppy here in the mid 440s. You guys can see we hit that point about a month ago, early in March. We hit that in the end of March as well, early April, right around 445, 447. That's been the sticking point. If I actually draw this, line out, you guys can see we got to get out of there, and we're now falling down to test the lows from the last couple of weeks, which triple Q's held relatively near, 436 to 438 here on the 1-hour chart. You guys can see that. And if I pull the 4-hour time frame up, no doubt, all these indexes are still, holding up trends, but in the short term, again, we're looking a little bit toppy. Maybe signs for more red to come. Time will tell. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And I guess that brings me over here to 3 stocks that I'm looking at right now that actually look pretty decent in the midst of this overall red day so far. So the first one is Enphase, ticker symbol ENPH, which is currently up over 3% on the day. And my dog's distracting me here, guys. Ibiza, what are you doing? Come on. She's funny, man. But yeah, where was I? Enphase, 3%, $3.50 in the green right now, guys. And we're testing the top of this wedge that we've talked about before, which we've been in this for quite some time, making higher lows and lower highs at the same time. Right now, we're testing the top. You guys can see if I get these circle tools out, boom, boom, boom. You guys see that? Boom. You guys see that? So we're getting to the point where it's like, all right, are we going to break out? Are we going to get rejected here at about 130? As of now, we are actually down a little bit from the intraday high, about $3-4, actually more like $4-ish, $4 or $5. Either way, we're still up 3% on the day, but at one point it looks like we were up more like 10%. 8% almost, actually. So yeah, Enphase, we are showing a little sign of of resistance right now at the top of this wedge, but ultimately over the next couple of days, this might take some time. It will take some time if it does play out. But over the next couple of days, just watch out for 135. That's what I'm looking at here. That'd be an interesting spot, a breakout spot in my opinion, on Enphase. And by the way, earnings are coming up in a couple of weeks. It looks like Enphase is set to report on the 23rd, which is actually less than 3 weeks away from when I'm making this video, right? So Enphase, keep your eyes on that. We also have CAG. This one's worth watching, in my opinion, considering they reported earnings. Looks like the stock's breaking out over 5% post-earnings. So we can see here we have a triangle that is playing out on the 4-hour chart. In fact, now we're at multi-month highs as, we're breaking over, $30 per share, up over 5%. This is great. Great news for Conagra Brands, guys. So let me show you what the company reported. It looks like they did adjusted EPS of 69 cents, which beat the 65 cents expected, and sales also beat 3.03 billion versus, 3.01 billion expected. So double beat for Conagra Brands, and it looks like they reaffirmed their full year sales decline of around 1 to 2%. All right, adjusted EPS of 260 to 265 versus $2.60 expected. All right, not bad. But yeah, 8-month high for the stock. After profit, sales beat expectations, and margin outlook raised, which is great. And at this point, I'm looking at this like the next main gap is to the low mid 30s. There could be a lot more upside on this stock, guys. I mean, look, this window right here is wide open. What do you guys think about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, as always. And the last stock for the video, folks, is TSN, also known as Tyson Foods. You guys can see here Tyson Foods has been breaking out for a couple of weeks now. We're above the moving averages on the 4-hour. We have a golden cross. And what do we have right here? If I zoom in, we have a head, or not a head and shoulders, excuse me. We have a cup and handle. Do you guys see it? Cup, handle, and now we're testing this big spot at about $60. I'm thinking of Tyson Foods, guys. And by the way, we also have an ascending triangle there. Either way, I feel like if Tyson Foods stock could break above $60, $61, we could really start gaining momentum from there, and we could start running, in my eyes, towards the 70s again, high 60s. Who knows? Time will tell. Of course, we're way off the all-time high. I'm not sure when we're going to get there again. If we ever do get there again, who knows? But yeah, we have to watch out for Tyson Foods. And this pattern right here is interesting. I forget what the heck exactly this is called, but look at that. It's like a megaphone, right? You guys see that? Quite interesting. What's playing out right here on Tyson Foods on the monthly chart. Either way, what do you guys think? These are 3 stocks that I'm looking at and a couple of thoughts on the indexes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get to 50,000 subs this year, and I can't do it without you guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in as always. And if you want 7 free fractional shares of the Mag 7 stocks from Moomoo, just use that link down below. Check out the QR code right here, or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. Once you guys open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get those stocks. Or if you want to opt for the other option, a 1.5% cash reward match, you can actually bring your account over to Moomoo for the first time and get that match. Let's say, for example, you bring over a $10,000 account, you get $150 for doing that by using that link down below. Check out the details, read everything, guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you in the next one.